2022年9月12日，美国总统拜登签署行政命令，启动国家生物技术和生物制药提案。9月13日和14日，史蒂夫·班农的战情室对这一事件进行了深层解析。这让我们不得不想到末世先锋去年10月为大家翻译的一篇文章《冠状病毒和超人类未来》，里面揭露的世界经济论坛大重置计划，着实是这一事件发生的背景舞台。建议大家以那篇文章的主旨作为了解本集内容的切入口。这份行政令的签署也绝非拜登本人的突发奇想，而是在达沃斯大重置里面他们清清楚楚传达的价值诉求，身体、数字和生物身份的融合。从属灵战争地图上来看，撒旦的末世计划已经开始快马加鞭，使用美国政府的力量，全方位推行他们想要改写人类基因的企图。接下来，在史蒂夫·班农的节目访谈里的这段视频，将让我们进一步看清撒旦跟随者们的谋划和步骤。在此，我们也提前预告下一集烽火台节目，Paul长老会对仇敌排兵布阵的路线和整个属灵战争的地图有一个深入的讲解，敬请期待。也愿您代祷守望，与我们一起同工。
Revolution, the software revolution, was defined by our ability to encode ones and zeros on silicon. But the next revolution won't be about ones and zeros. It will be about our ability to encode A's, G's, C's, and T's, the building blocks of DNA. At Microsoft, I'm part of a dedicated team called Station B that's working to develop an integrated system that will allow us to program biology more effectively. And everywhere I look, I see cells operating as little computers. You could think of this as living software.
We've been living this phenomenal digital and scientific revolution. And I'm here today to tell you that we're actually hacking the software of life. In every cell, there's this thing called messenger RNA, or mRNA for short, that transmits the critical information from the DNA, our genes, to the protein, which is really the stuff we're all made out of. And so we think of it like an operating system. If you think about what it is we're trying to do, we've taken information and our understanding of that information and how that information is transmitted in a cell. And we've taken our understanding of medicine and how to make drugs, and we're fusing the two. We think of it as information therapy.
Okay, if you understand why we have to take control, this may be the most important thing of all. And an executive order was signed by the White House to move forward with this, that actually talked about what we warned about, looking at the biology, the human cell as a computer chip that can be programmed, can be pre-programmed. Joe Allen, we talked about yesterday, where was the money going to come from? They basically let the cat out of the bag. Today, I think because of the war, we're making a big deal about it. Walk us through what exactly is going on here with this executive order.
That's right, Steve. 2 days ago, Monday, Biden signed an executive order, the National Biotechnology and Biomanufacturing Initiative, $2 billion set aside for a number of programs. The ones that are perhaps the most disturbing involve gene editing, such as CRISPR, of course, the production of even more mRNA vaccines, so-called, that will probably be tested on living live populations of humans across the planet rather than in labs. And then, of course, it will also affect the bio-revolution in agriculture. So that's including GMO foods. And perhaps most disturbing, there's actually a message in their fact sheet stating that there will be funding set aside to explore cultured meat. And for those who have not heard of cultured meat or cultivated meat, that's code for steaks and pork chops that are grown in vats by mad scientists. You're talking about literally lab-grown meat. So these are the sorts of initiatives that are getting pushed forward by this funding. And today, the White House is going to hold a summit in which the cabinet agencies actually announce where the investments are going. So we'll definitely be keeping you up to speed on that. If I could read, in case anyone missed it yesterday or hasn't seen it already, if I could read just the third paragraph of Section 1 of this executive order to give you an idea of how pervasive the concept of bio-digital convergence, or the fourth industrial revolution, or what we call transhumanism, how pervasive this has become, that this is in the executive order itself. It reads, "We need to develop genetic engineering technologies and techniques to be able to write circuitry for cells and predictably program biology in the same way in which we write software and program computers." So this is the language of life, DNA, and they plan to edit it at will.